Aliya and roboticist have found the smoking wreck of Yannick's Rainbow ship, along with a final message intended for Professor Mayari. The roboticist was looking for the Vault, an ancient observatory he believed to hold the only hope for preventing a darkness from overtaking the Nebula. Rainbow search began with a telescope-like device from a ship buried deep on a moon near Elboreth. A relic from the Vault, perhaps? Perhaps another ancient site like the moon where the ancient god statues were sculpted will yield other clues. Well, the game is starting to catch up that I do not want to go back to Iox. Hello everyone, I am the plane shifter phasing to the universe of Heaven's Vault. And yes, we need to find a boy a home. Here's the boy. Hopefully, here's the home. Do you know a story, Amir, about a woman who carves her name into wooden boards? Blayaran. That's her name, that she forgets. Everyone knows that story. What happens? Well, in the end, the sailor scoops her up and takes her home and keeps her in a pond. But she doesn't mind too much, I think. What? Why doesn't the woman... Blayaran. Why doesn't she mind living in a pond? Well, because she's a mermaid, of course. It's that or back to the rivers. Mermaids, huh? What's going on? Why I can't... Follow me, Amir. The village is this way. Don't be nervous. Easier said than done. Kinda want to find the guy we usually talk to. How big is this place? You could get lost up here for days.
It was like a dream.
Ioxian. What brings you here? It's good to be back. I brought a friend. This is Amir. This is your son? You are from Iox, boy? Elboreth mix. I'm a pirate. Ha! So was I at your age. So? Are you here to sell him to us? Does Mars have space for him? I rescued him from a deserted moon. He has nowhere to go. Where are his parents? Working in a mine? Perhaps you end up in a mine yourself. I know you don't think that's naive, but please. I don't know where they are. Neither does he. I'm just gonna be open with these guys. You may do not know, and you would give him to us. Do you care so little for the thing of others? I don't have parents. I think I hatched from an egg. You see the problem now, sir? How curious. I know I think I am, but he's an orphan. He's an orphan. I think he's an orphan. Or he doesn't want to meet his parents again. If I take him back to Elboref, he will disappear. So raise him yourself. In a ship. I wouldn't know how. Hello, MC2M. Yes. Vaulting again. I barely have anywhere to live. I travel, explore. It's dangerous. I could look after your pigs, makes. I like them, they're funny. You can say no to that. You can't say no to that. Be clear, Ioxian. I can. But I will not. Follow the path, boy. Go for Isha. Is there a cult here? Thank you. I mean, I know they worship the goddess of water, but will you come back and visit me? Probably. Of course, you want me to? I'm not your mother, boy. You want me to? I'm exhausted from yesterday D&D. You want me to? Of course. You're my ghost. Oh, of course I will. I guess I should come back here every now and then. Good fate to you. We will do what we can for him. Our village needs children's voices. But he'll have to work. Children should be allowed to play. When Iox lowers its tide, there will be time for us all to play. I'll see what I can do about that. You think me a sapling? Good fate to you, lady. Actually, you have found nothing of significance here, mistress. There is nothing more you can do for the boy. Time to go, mistress. Let's get out of here. 4 bottom ups for 4 players fighting their antagonist. It was great. Nice. Alright, leave the moon. This way, mistress. And so we left the surface of my RC, the farming moon. I think this is for the best for the boy. Yeah, Elboref is not a good place for, like, anybody, as far as I gathered, and Mercy looks like a pretty good place, to be honest. No, yeah, the main... One thing I want to talk about is this whole I'm not going back to Elboref thing, not to Elboref, to Iox thing. And it's basically because of that. I have so much stuff that that the woman there that either she thinks she is the reincarnation of an old emperor, and if she doesn't believe the loop, she's using it to gain power. And I have all the artifacts that could give her the power, but also a lot of information that could take that power away. And I'm still not entirely sure what to do. So, by exploring more, I could probably make a choice later if I want to allow her to have power or not, because I don't know her. I don't know how good or bad of a ruler she would be, but one thing I have learned time and time again, nobody likes Ioxians. So yeah, I need to tread carefully with all that information. My plan is to go to this other Age of Ruin site. The statues of ancient gods are scooped here. Drag it down to rivers where they now stand. Then perhaps the sculptors were near Ramba's rock moon from which they probably been quarried. And takes trace to the mining cart, found that Ramba's digs here too. I could scour the area for more evidence to uncover the site's precise position. Or I could investigate some other leads until I know something else. Yeah, this is still a large area for me to just try to search there, while this is much more feasible. I could go to Elboret. I have business on Elboret. My friend mechanic said, I live in the citadel on Elboret. And the trader top might help me identify the source of the red fragment of sail we found floating in the wash. I could go there next. Yeah, maybe I should go to Elboret, see what I can gather from the stuff I found. And then come here. From Hammonding sites, we recover more shards of iolite crystal that 6 could trace. I could find the site now. I totally could. This is, yeah. But yeah, let's go to Elboret. I'm gonna sail manually one more time. If I don't find any more ruins going to Elboret from IRC, I'll just do automatic. Because that's a part that I believe I haven't taken a lot of time. When I hear Elboret, I think Elboret. I do not know I don't know Elboret. I never heard of that. It's quiet without a boy around. Mistress. Found a ruin. A ruin. My net had knowledge is showing. I would guess it dates from the Age of Sail, Mistress. This should only take a few moments, Mistress. Age of Sail. Recovered grooved wooden piece from a... I recovered a grooved wooden piece from a boast mast. I wonder how long it has been out there. Okay. I found an inscription on it. Inscriptions! That's what I'm for. I'm here for. This is fractured. For home makes sense. That could be your... Ooh, we've got something. I can add my translation for your to my dictionary now. I'm sure of home too. Yeah! Close point lead. Ah. I think this is lead because I'm this symbol I believe mean like writing or say or something. So lead makes sense since there is a pathway here. This symbol for moving along a path. So some saying that allows you to move along a path. Point. That makes sense. Point your... Ooh, okay. Proud, goblet, devotion, loyalty. Oh, we have some wind here. Time. That represents like the basics meaning of this. This is okay, something like to the front. Point your devotion for home. Hand for home. How does this mean hand? I mean, I get the pointing thing here. What does prow mean? Prow meaning... The bow of a sheep, stand, pointing, project. The point project. Pointed project. Okay, I think I get it. I think I get it. Pointing your prow for the home. It's the commanding part of a vehicle. So this makes perfect sense. Because with all this path things here and place. Pointing your prow for home. It's from the age of sail. It's a must place. Yeah, I think this makes perfect sense. Point your prow for home. This comes from the same site as the scrap of sailcloth and the statue found here, I think. This should make the age of sail site easier to find. Well, camel's teeth. Another ruin, okay. A ruin. It's a ruin from the age of sail, mistress. It's a ruin from the age of sail, mistress. I will investigate, mistress. I found a compass just lying out there. And there's an etched motif on the casing. Ooh, there's a lot of light there. This one is a broken fragment from an even longer phrase. I'm using this word for Nebula. I wonder if it's correct. Tells, but I believe there's an off here. So what did I get right here? I believe I remember the word Nebula, mistress. Oh, I got Nebula right. Many stars, yeah. The most convincing of tells. It's not God, it's an emperor. It is you, you're it. Gold, gods, emperors? No. It's not gods nor emperors because it doesn't have the divinity symbol. Gold doesn't make sense because this is probably some sort of pronoun, like, oh, it doesn't have the thingamajig here. The thingamajig is here. This could be not, so not a person, a thing, of a thing, it's. So let's read this. Nebula tells of its paths. Makes perfect sense. And it's a compass. Yeah, I like this translation. Does Nebula tells of its paths make sense? This comes from the same source as the mast piece and the scrap of sail cloth, I think. This will make the age of sail easier to locate. Either of the branches leads to our destination. Okay. Coming here. That way, please. Thank you.
Once, sailing through Eagle's Pass, I thought I saw a gigantic ship, as large as a moon, moving down the river like a shadow. Of course, I was ahead of it, and by the time I looped around, it was gone.
So we have like actual airships, not just sailing ships. I have no idea if I'm still on the correct path. She distracted me. Heater hold to red. This game is too calm. Ah, yeah, it is. It takes a while. And I don't mind. Sometimes we need to slow down and just appreciate the things. Set us down, 6. I'm glad I went manually. However far I sailed, this will always be my home. So there's the thing. The boy said something to the gate and ended up there. The stone feet, 6. None of the other statues you've seen have had feet. Maybe this was not a statue of a god. Maybe this was not the statue of a god mistress. Maybe it was a person. God's feet looms. That's not where I want to be. I want to see if I find an inscription. But maybe I can get some gossip about the boy as well. Something's afoot. I don't like the music. Aliya. I will wait here, mistress. The water moon I told you about. Did you ever look into it? I did. I'm told you really weren't exaggerating. You sent people to look? I suggested to a few good friends. That's why you told me about it, isn't it? Exactly. You think you can use it? Maybe we can divert the flow somewhere useful. Maybe our people could move there. Whatever happens though, it's our secret. And secrets are advantageous. It could be a big thing for us here. Have I done something wrong, Aliya? You must have known when you told me. No, I want you guys to use the water. You've done nothing wrong. It's out there and it's empty. And no one else knows it's there. Though I don't know what good it will do you. Anyway, for your trouble. Something we found out there. A lantern. It looks like something from at least the early empire. Oil burning. The glass is the sort they blow here on Elboreth. On the base, there's something etched. This one is a fractured piece from an even longer phrase. Lots of time. Here, interesting. Okay, will never make sense. That's a separation thing. There is a here. There is a here. Okay, and there is a... I'm gonna try an I. It's split. Good. I can add my translation for never to my dictionary now. And here must be right as well. Nice. Separate. I will never leave. Separate from path, that makes sense. So brass lantern from will never leave here. Surrender, rest, forget. Yeah, separating movement, leave is what makes more sense, I think. I'll never leave here. I'll never leave here. I guess that this comes from the same site as the model I found here before. We've got a lot of leads on the pre-Empire site now. Good. This will make the site easier to locate. Nice. The big one I want to go, and it's too big. I'd best get going. Be seeing you, Timur. Don't be a stranger. Come on, 6. Not exactly the kind of information I was looking for, but good nevertheless. We have one new artifact to consider. Should we leave now, mistress? I want to see Tapi before I go. Very well, mistress. How do people live here without giving up in despair? That's an excellent question, 6. They do give up. And then morning comes and they have to carry on again. Let's see if I can split some more. Ah! Give me the inscriptions. So, unsolved inscriptions. Have I split this one? I don't think I did. There's a lot of symbols I don't know. No. Scribe on a door. Have I split this one? Yes. Oh, it's the wooden sword I didn't split. I don't think I have new words for this. Yeah. And there is the fresco. Gravestone, crystals. Freeze. The freeze. Do I have new words for this? Actually, I don't think so. Emperor, love, and I was thinking palace here. This doesn't make sense to the way the symbols are placed. There's knowledge here. Off makes sense here and here. If I take a law, what happens? This just doesn't make much sense. But if I put heart, makes sense there. Knowledge of stuff is heart, and blood of palace peoples, workers. Yeah, this doesn't. I never seen this alone. Yeah, I still cannot split these. Okay. Good fate to you, Ioxian. My advice is leave this place before someone tries to eat you. Yeah, I have business. Remark. I wonder what the boy said to make the gate hopper him away. Some kind of ancient instruction. The place we found him must have been quite exclusive once. You know, Amir spoke a word to the gate, but have no idea what that word is. Set Boyak Rafar. Mercy. Should I do this? Mercy. No response. Set Boyak Rafar. Cat kiss. Yeni Huake. Set Boyak Refar. Yeni Huake. He also left something with Oroi. I've had enough of this place. First we strike. And nothing. Then we strike again. If that's you, Tappy, I don't want it. Nope. Not Tappy. Aliya. What can I do for you? How's business? Not getting any better. See you when I see you, Aliya. What about the crystal I left with her? Okay. Shall we leave now, misters? I want to pay Tappy a visit. Very good, mistress. We get to tap this way. Did I click the wrong thing? I clicked the wrong thing. Tell me you do not intend to sell the crown. I reminded that the longest journey it sequels with this game. I played 2 of the longest journeys game. Aliya, come on in. Let's talk to him first. Listen, Tappy. How's business? It never booms. Somehow we all get by. Show him an artifact. I found a few items you might be interested in. Oh, yes? A lantern made on an pre-empire site. Something else. A book, a chunk of pearl. It's a chunk of a hardboard from a prow dating from the age of sail. Your standards are slipping. No matter. I might be able to do a little distance with that. A beautiful, unique place. I might be able to make you an offer. Here we are. A cloud chart drawn on tough paper. It doesn't have any writing along the line of a flow. Interesting. It's a map. I think this comes from the same place as the scrap of paper and the book I found earlier. This should help us work out where to look for its location. So, you've seen it? The shard for your chunk of hardboard from a prow? Agree to trade. You'll have a deal. I'll be sorry to sell this on when the time comes. This is getting very small, I like it. Library. The ruined library. Not getting much from that. Show him another artifact. I've picked up a few more items you might be interested in. Oh yes? Show him the lantern. This is a brass lantern engraved with an image of a gate dating from the early empire. I'm so distracted with the game that I forgot to read your message. Not even I could shift that. Don't waste my time. What you give me will keep me in business for a week. If there's more, let me consider another time, my fine lady. Okay. I'm not gonna show him the crown. See you later, Tappy. Longest Journey, Dreamfall, Longest Journey, and Dreamfall chapters are the one out. I played Longest Journey to the end. Dreamfall, Longest Journey also to the end. We have one new artifact to trace. We also have located one local location, the site of an ancient library. Shall we leave now, mistress? Do it. And I do have Dreamfall chapters, but I didn't actually play it. I played the beginning. With enough information to locate a previously unknown site. Nice. I think we can find one of the libraries too, yeah. Nice, Dreamfall Longest Journey is kind of a similar design to this place. Let's see, where to sail now? Return to the ship and sprang into the water. We should say to... No! No! Why? No! Stop saying that! I'm not going back there! Not when I have more options to explore. I love that she just hangs the crown on the chair here. The tile. The tile from outside the dome and market moon where Amir had been stranded. I know it's broken, but it's still beautiful. You can see the brush marks from where it was painted. Hard to believe, but every tile on that building is painted identically by hand. The human capacity for inflicting tension is incomprehensible to me. And stress. Yeah. Let's go to the rivers. I read the braces, mistress. Alright, so we can try to find the ancient library, but it's still quite big. The Prime Park site is more manageable, but I still want to see this other Age of Sail place. Professor Miyari want to know what happened to Janiki, but I don't know how she'll take it. Of course, could show her the crown. I could go there next. I thought to lose rice fields of Myersi and Janiki Ramba, but will not accept for a curious crystal shard. Later I returned a statue to them and found in a nearby hermitage. And left them near to villagers tending their pigs. But they promised to look in on him. Could go there next. Yeah, not yet. So... yeah, is Janik actually dead? Because I never found a body. He could have set up his... Now that I know that you could have like a hopper hop you from one moon to another, he could have like set up his boat to blow up and hoppered out of there. But he would need a robot. Well, he is a roboticist, so he could have one and nobody knew. And apparently he was trying to get all this to Mayari, and I should not be seeing all this. Which is very interesting. So let's see. Let's see everything. Well, I'm going here now. "100%, let's go!" Yeah. I'll try. Cannot guarantee I will succeed, but I'll try. Amadu made some strange claims about these places we're headed to. He said he saw corridors filling with ancient machines. Curious. Curious how? He did not strike me as the adventurous type. I doubt he has ever left Renaki. You are probably right. Still though, there must be something out here. The lower reach. Is that a ruin? No, just a rock. Ioxian space. I probably saw all the rooms in an Ioxian space, or most of them at least. It'd be hard to find new ones. If there is any around here. You should turn left, mistress. Let's turn left. That looks like a ruin. But I don't think I can access from here. Yeah. I don't go against the current. And I've tried going left already, so... I mean right, so let's go left. Okay, I was trying to go left, but the current got me. There is an unexplored river to the left. Let's go to the left. To the left, to the left. but I believe it will lead to our target. Oh, there's a thing there. Withering Ways, a ruin. I would guess it dates from the age of sail, mistress. Wait, mistress. I recovered a wooden chunk from a ship's hull. It most likely came from somewhere nearby. No inscription on it. I'd say it was made on the exact site we're searching for. We are on the right track. This should make the site we're trying to hunt for easier. The pattern left shortly. Okay. Left. There we go. Extreme left. There's a lot of paths converging here. Let's keep going a little. We're getting snow. Vicinity of the sail site. Be close at hand. Okay, on explore room. This is probably the site we were looking for. Everything is complicated to get. Let's find this one. No, let's find this one. Navigate to ruin. Disregard the next turning, mistress. Easier said than done. I did. Can you see it? See what? There are unexplored regions to the left, which I believe will also reach their destination. We could explore. That's what we're here for. Am I getting anywhere? Left. And then right. And more right. Are we that correct? This is an area of weaker flow. A reset. Mistress, there is another ruin some distance away straight ahead, but it's not the one we are navigating for. Don't care. It's a ruin. It's good enough for me. This site appears to date from the age of sail, mistress. This should only take a few moments, mistress. I found a dented silver telescope embossed with a claw motif. I wonder how long it's been there. Whoever made it didn't add an inscription to the casing. I think this comes from the same place as the whole chunk and the compass we found before. This will make it easier to locate. Feel good to be back on a real river again. Okay. Let's stop fluffing about. Ooh, yeah, this is a weird. The path goes right momentarily. Okay. Boy! I might pass Control to 6. It's not like I'm finding things with inscriptions on it. I saw something just now. But we're not stopping for it now. You totally would stop. Desire of mirror flow, masters. Ah! Oh crap. There are unknown waters to the right. That one. Okay, let's go to the unknown waters. That looks like a ruin. Let's approach the ruin before we remark. Have we been here before? It's a ruin from the age of sailing, mistress. Of sail, mistress. I'll investigate, mistress. I recovered the torn river map. It must have come from somewhere close to here. And there's some printed characters, finally! This is one end of a blotted fragment of text. People, stars. I believe you can be confident in your translation for people now, mistress. After, far, below, above, needed, Ooh. Oh. This means above. Winds in the part above. Stars, the light above. So this is reversed. It's below. People below, stars above. People below, stars above. That was worth it. I think this originates from the exact place we are after. I'm so glad I don't pass Control to 6 at any point. We should know the exactly spot we're currently after the Rio River. We're back on your search zone, mistress. And I want to search here, which means this is a very hard place. Can I pass control to U6? There is a new river to the left. Okay. You can get loopy from this, yeah. Let's see, what are we doing here? Ah, okay, we found a new river and it connects. Good. This is a region of less flow. How are we navigating? Yeah, it's kind of a straight way. Go, move. What's wrong with the river here? The currents in this region are unusually weak. The rivers are losing their integrity. That is scary. Perhaps that's how the ruin was lost. There is something here. There is not enough room to land the ship. There is not enough room to land the ship, mistress. Our head eater hopper. Beam me down, 6. What was this place? Difficult to tell when I haven't
This
seen it
moon
yet.
was nothing but cold, cruel rock. It could never have been home to anyone. And yet, someone had been here. And someone was still standing guard.
We've got a god. This is an unforgiving place. Were there any other surfaces at all? None. This moon appears most rugged. There must have been something important about this place. I mean, there's the statue there. So yeah, something that made this thing worth building. Question. How old would you say the site was, 6? Based on the lettering of the god statue. Almost 1,500 years old. Back when the wage of sail was flourishing. Although this place doesn't look very flourishing to me. The guardian of this place. We've seen this one before, 6. But I still don't know who you are. I don't see a way up there. Why would you want to climb up there, mistress? Can you not see him from where you stand? There could be inscriptions. I'm an archaeologist. If there's a gun here, I want to find out what it thinks it's doing. But why must humans insist on standing on things to understanding them? Because having a closer look can give us a better perspective. Perhaps the path leads around the statue. Up here, 6, and don't complain. Oh boy!
The path ended at the edge of an enormous crater, where a mountain had been plucked out like a rotten tooth, and something had been built across the wound.
Is this like some... What are we looking at? I have no idea, mistress. Can you scan it, 6? Scan it. Scan for what, mistress? It is a hole. It's clear not... It is a hole. It's clear not just a hole. So can you tell me? It's clearly not just a hole. Scan it for everything. Here is something, mistress, which may or may not be interesting. Just spill it out. The tiles lining the surface are a metallic pottery composite. Metallic pottery? A what composite? Metallic pottery. Heat resistant, reflective, conductive. Where did you even get enough metal for this crater? Don't people sift streams for iron dust? There are richer seams on some older moons, I believe, mistress. But there does appear to be a considerable wealth of metal here. Mining of metal, crater construction. Age of Sand. I do not know what I expected to find here, but definitively not this. New site located? Unknown to... Came from, there are identified found in these areas. Oldest I've ever seen. Okay. There's an unexplored ruin over there. Except... Wait, mistress. Are you doing a scan now? Like I told you to? Indeed, mistress. I have found something. Gravity, mistress. What's that mean to me? You just discovered gravity? I'm turning you off. What? What's that mean to me? The gravity within the crater is lower than the gravity outside of it. Are you saying you can see gravity? That's not possible. Safe to jump then? Are you saying you can see gravity? Indeed, mistress. After a fashion. I wonder why you can see gravity. Someone must have made you that way. Perhaps. Although my eyes can see most flows of momentum and stress. Flows of momentum? Useful when flying, I suppose. Seeing gravity. Useful, certainly. But the gravity of the nebula is also quite beautiful. Okay, can I get to the statue? I think so. The a metal ceramic composite meat. Terracolor metal matrix composite of MMC. Let's remark. Amadou claimed he said corridors full of machines. Did he find a way inside that we haven't? There is every possibility he was simply lying, mistress. That's a good point. I cannot claim that, mistress, as you are no doubt aware. Yeah, we need to talk about who made this place to add the accessibility. There are markings here. Let's see if we can find out who. Ooh. This is a fractured fragment for an even longer phrase. Okay. There's a lot of stuff here. No, I think we have tempo here. Oh, looks like a good place for eye. Snake. Oh, serpent's eye. Tempo, snake, okay, no. So let's put snake and let's put an off. Because this should be one word, it's not. I've done something wrong, okay? It's not a temple. Let's get... Okay. Home. Of snake eye. Temple has been ruled out. I think I'm missing words. What will happen if I put here? It's wrong. Mr. That translation is clearly incorrect. There must be another possibility. It's not a home. I split. There's a strange word there. There's a lot of glyphs, but I'm sure it reads serpent. And I must be right too. God reaches guards. God guard serpent eye makes sense. Statue base. Reaches serpent eye also makes sense, but this is the word for life. This is for home. Near combines doesn't make sense. I'm gonna go with guards. God guard serpent's eye? Is this kind of serpent guard? The serpent's eye. Is this some kind of serpent god? It really doesn't look like one. How can the gravity be low? Is this dish some kind of machine? Some kind of, I don't know, lens? This dish is just as it appeared, mistress, a curved tiled floor. But perhaps the moon's density itself is low. What is moon made of? Don't tell me it's hollow. I will do a scan. Mistress, the results of my scans are much surprising. Go on. The moon is partially hollowed. There is a chamber below ground. It would seem the region of diminished gravity is centered here. You're saying the gravity effect is artificial? Mistress. Your results must be wrong. The rocks must be magnetic or something. They're throwing you off. Perhaps, mistress, I admit I am doubting what I say. How can gravity be localized? Is that possible? Yeah. It would appear so. Can you locate the source of the gravity? Indeed, the force lines are quite visible. The effect is strongest in the center. People left offerings at the feet of the god. One got stuck in the crack between the stones. I scratched a telescope. Dating from the earliest days of the Nebula? That's quite a thing to offer to a god. Some kind of sailor god, are you? Incredible craftsmanship, such tiny details worked in. And there's an inscription on the casing. There's a question over there. This is the end of a longer line of text. When you are makes sense. Look me for. I'm certain my translation for when is right now. And look must be correct too. That's not love. Heart. Okay, when you are blah blah blah, look me for. Aid, Etco, escape. Lost seems to be considering there is life and people path of aid. When you are lost, look me for aid. Does when you are lost, look me for aid work? Yeah, it's a telescope, so look at it. Look through it. This comes from the same source as the chart and the scrap paper I found before, I think. We've got a lot of information on the site of the ancient library Mina had a key for now. Oh, I want to go there so much. This should make the site easier to locate. So what was this place? Some kind of landing pad? A place to land ships? Low gravity would be so useful for such a location, mistress. In particular for taking off again via some kind of explosive propellant. Explosive propellant. I just updated. What do you have on the Age of Sail? God Colossus. The Age of Sail, okay. The Domain Market Moon is built. Empire Marketplace established. So just in place the Domain Market Moon. Construction of the Nightingale. Whoa, okay. Map, Shard of Rudder. Okay. Alright. Mistress, I hope you satisfied your desire to be high up. I found something up there, 6. Just as I thought I might. I scratched a telescope. Gods are offering places. Very good, mistress. Some kind of... There's a structure over there. With a mast. For a flag? Probably transmissions. I suspect it's functional, mistress. Intended perhaps for some kind of beacon. There must be some way to reach it. I believe the rock promontory ahead is blocking the path, mistress. Either the structure below was built around it, or else the surface has subsided somewhat over the years. Subsided would suggest water in the soil, wouldn't it? It would. Which I find implausible. Well, I can't walk on the dish. Let's try to walk around it. Ooh, I can go to the center of the dish. The gravity effect is technological, mistress. Then this place is the most important find. You are right. Depending on how low the gravity can go, A column of low gravity could allow ships to launch without an upriver. Okay, there's so much to explore here, and we found a place. This looks like a way down, yes. It looks like a way down. Catch me if I fall, 6. What an idiotic remark.
The metal ledge halfway down was wide enough for walking. Wide enough for robots too.
There is something at the center. A cover? It looks like it has handles. A covered well? But there is no way I'd keep my balance on this slope if I try to climb down. And there are some big holes to go sliding into. Unless we can find a section that hasn't shattered. Okay. So going there is complicated. And there's writing in the rain. Words separated like that? This one is a phrase run together. Looks to be very welcome. And be a welcome. This doesn't feel right. What did I do wrong? Know myself is here. Oh, there's a here. Land here and be welcome? That makes sense. What does makes this symbol be if this is land? A stopping point? Or maybe this is a stop. Place where your path stop. Good to change in my mind, but land here and be welcome? A landing bay, just as we thought. Okay. Alright, let's investigate that building.
The scale of the place was mind-boggling. It must have been built by giants for giants.
Well, not this. By all the wakened waters. The air is so thin here. Take your time to recover, mistress. Evidently, it's clear this place was intended for robot workers. There's definitely something here. There's definitely something inside here. Equipment? There's a door over there. It's hard to make out. This looks like a door indeed. That's a power outlet. Or a button. This looks like a door. Only it won't open. 6, press the button. Is this some kind of mechanism? I can't see how to work it. It's a button, press it. Just lights. Please stand aside. The locking mechanism is internal and magnetic. And it still works. There. How did you know how to do that? To my senses, it was a handle, mistress. Its mechanism was quite apparent. Okay. This...
A dark, cramped space, stuffed with metal and pipes and wires. It was like I'd turned into an ant and was now crawling around inside the robot.
Some kind of control panel. Did they have children working here? Based on its position just under the window, this must control something out there. But I can't see how to use it. 6, can you operate this? That one controls the temperature of the floor, mistress. This one, however, appears more interesting. Is it dangerous? I do not believe so. There. I have activated the panel, but I see no change. Maybe something's broken. Maybe the power's gone. This door seems stuck. I can get my fingers in, but they won't budge. The power to that section appears to have failed. Can you divert more power that way? I am not some kind of plumber, mistress. There's some wire here. Ramps. Robot operated controls. This site wasn't managed by humans at all. Somehow oversaw the site from here. Someone oversaw the site from here. But oversaw what? It can't have been a good job. It's uncomfortable, cramped. But robots do not care. But the robots do not care. There's something written here. Huh. There is plenty of somethings here. This is one end of a broken fragment of text. Rebels? Is this too? Oh, I don't think this is rebels. I think this is robots. No. They're here. Wait a second. Nothing. No. Okay, remark. This place was clearly abandoned. No disaster, no destruction. Whatever it once was, it became obsolete. Okay, inscriptions. Give me... unsolved inscriptions. Where is... it's... I think it's this one. Okay, buried robots. Now we try to split that, and this should be the correct word. If it splits. Mechanicals, robots. There's a watch here that makes sense. Buy. That is one I really should. Okay, shows. We watch. Not shows. Okay. Why aren't you fitting? If this is off, this should have more letters. No, that's definitely we. And I don't think this is a correct thing. I can, yeah. Like this is off and this is a word of its own. So I don't think I have enough words to split as one. I do! By order, I think, because this is saying... I'm going by order of queens, guardians, masters. We watch darkness. It's not light, it's darkness. Guardians, queens, by order of masters, overseers. By orders of masters, we watch darkness. I think that makes sense. But she doesn't comment on it because I'm late. If I knew that the robot things wouldn't fit, I would just have tried to solve it. Let's see what's up here. What just happened? What was that noise? I believe it was the lower door resealing itself, mistress. But you can open it again, can't you? I should think so, mistress. Look at it. It's beautiful. I wouldn't call it beautiful. Can you imagine ships coming to rest here? Like flies on a flower. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Some kind of device? A telescope. The ladies in grey on Elboref had a telescope on the roof. They encouraged us to look at Iox through it and dream. So this place is an observatory? I've seen this kind of tripod before. It is the same as the one on Genix Moon. On the roof of the Hermitage near Marcy. Was the ruin near Marcy an observatory too? The locations are interesting, mistress. Separated but aligned. They suggest a triangulation. We know Remba found a telescope on the crashed ship. Another on the ruin near Marcy. We found one more. Triangulation of something. The data is indeed 10. I wasn't suggesting that. But can you make anything of it anyway? I can attempt it. A triangulation requires 3 or more points. If we assume the scope aboard the ship was bound or taken from somewhere near Elboref. Wait, mistress. Look through it. Let's see now. Oh, there is no eyepiece. What's the use of that? The tripod. It just like the one I found on the Hermitage where Remba died. Yeah, we've been talking about this, but this place is old. Much older than the Empire. Assuming all those tripods were set up at the same time. Is this it? The observatory that Remba wanted me to find? I doubt it, mistress. You have spoken to Remba? Outside the Hermitage in the moon near Marcy 6. Outside the Hermitage where Remba died 6. I spoke to Remba, or an echo of him. He told me to find an observatory, and now we have. Interesting. And yet there is nothing here. We haven't explored everything. Something painted. Here we go. This one is a fractured piece from an even longer phrase. Reverse will guide us. I'm sure my translation for guide is correct now. The rivers will guide us. Done. I hope this isn't Rambo's observatory. If it is, then I'm definitively missing something. There's nothing here. This looks like it comes free. It has been scribed too. It hurts my eyes to try and read it. But here we go. It doesn't hurt my eyes. This one is a broken fragment from an even longer phrase. Alright. I see. I see the path ahead. It's a long one, but I'm confident it says ahead. I see the path ahead. By the stars, that was a long one. What do you make of the telescope, 6? Indeed, most interesting. So, what is it? This is a recording device, mistress. There is a arabesque foil at the apex. Can you read it back? So this is a camera. No, mistress. I have a foil inside me, but there is no common language. But I can guess. Let's hear it. If this device is a telescope, perhaps it has been recording the movements of the sky. That is a good point. Definitely not a flagpole. There are no ropes and no fittings for any ropes. Evidently it's a signal mast. A beacon. For sending something somewhere. Iox has a similar one for sending messages. Where does the mast send to, 6? Wait, mistress. Yes, I believe I can deduce that. But it is hardly accurate enough to pinpoint a target. So what was this place observing? The rivers. Nothing else seems plausible to me, mistress. Okay, there's another tripod over there. That it seems to not be interesting. And here is where I found the painting, mistress. Yes, X. I have a result, mistress. What kind of result? The triangulation of the telescope, mistress, that Rambo found. Assuming they were recording devices transmit data to each other and to a central source. assuming they were positioned deliberately, took over a particular sector of the nebula from many angles, while maintaining a line of sight to that central source. Masters, I believe I have found Ramba's observatory. Evidently it fast further than we have ever been. Seek has triangulated a network of telescopes. We've pinpointed the location of a cloud murky reaches of the distant nebula. Is this the great distance that darkened the Ramba meant? And we'd found a hefty book and a scrap of flag that said some crossed the gulf of space to be found. Without a river to sail on, the journey to the site is impossible. I could search for the site now. As a big blob. How far is this observatory, 6? Significantly further than any of the our tanks in the Nightingale would allow, mistress. We need to find an airship. An actual age of sail airship. Does this one work? I do not believe so, mistress. It seems a lot of the wiring here has been rendered poorly decorated by time. Good thing the control downstairs still works. Or we'd be stuck in here. We can jump down or hop our way. It does still work, doesn't it? Statistically, mistress, it will. Open the door, 6. Mistress. Yep. Open the door, 6. It would seem the power to this control is not entirely functional. Presumably the system has not been used or maintained in some time. And how do we get the heck out of here? Are you saying we're trapped in here? After a fashion, yes. So Hopper's out of here. I am afraid the line of sight required is not available. We can head for the roof. An excellent idea, mistress. Please wait by the door. I will return momentarily. What the? 6? You're not 6. Mistress. What the heck were you doing? Did you just throw yourself off the roof? It was a more controlled tumble, mistress. Escape. I have fixed the lock, mistress. It will not close again. So you kind of broken the lock. We're gonna climb down just now. Let's explore around the building. I thought he was attacked, even though we are alone here. Who knows? Maybe it was a ghost. I do want to get to the center of this dish. So what was this place? I know it was run by robots, some kind of recording station, observing the rivers. The crater itself is most likely a dock, a place for ships to land. The low gravity of the crater helped ships to take off from here. We have obtained two intriguing artifacts here, the scratching telescope and the telescope device. Also, we have pinpointed one new location of interest, Rainbow's Lost Observatory. May I activate the hopper now, mistress? I want to go down the center of the crater first. He just looks at me disapprovingly. Boy, this place is dangerous. This is broken. I can't use just the Nightingale to try to get there. I don't think the Nightingale is built for this kind of landing. No, I'm not gonna climb back up. Marks on the surface. The metal is stained just a little, but it's there. I thought something once grew on these tiles, but there is no water here. So what was that? This place is slowly falling apart. It's shattering like an eggshell. And still no way down I can see. Maybe here? The section of the slope looking intact. 6 will not be happy. No gaps between here and there and the lower level. I could slide. How do you get back from there? Until you reach the bottom, mistress, where there is a sizable hole. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Well then, I'll float down. You coming? I will follow on my threads. Here he goes. And by the goddess. Yeah, that was dumb. Made it.
The robot was right. I felt as light as a feather.
Like a child. Yeah, the centerpiece is what we were looking for, but let's look around first. The gravity really is low. I feel like a child again. A hatch. 6, it's warm. Mistress, please. Sure, it can't be powered. It's not zapping me, 6. Sure, it can't be powered. I may draw power from the rivers, given the curious gravity effect. There was perhaps once an upriver here. An upriver? For launching ships? Then the surface we're on is a dock? Let's see if I can... Evidently, it is almost certainly a low-gravity machine. The gravitational forces are weakest here. If there was an upheaver here, then what was the hatch for? Why was it closed? Fascinating, mistress. Closing off a river. What would that even mean, 6? To close off a river. A river is water and force line. The force line would remain. But without the water it could not be sailed. Still, the water would have to go somewhere. Perhaps the crater was flooded. It would explain the moss we saw. I do not think the river was controlled in order to harvest moss, mistress. But perhaps the water was used elsewhere. Another river, perhaps. Did your ancestors really have the power to control the shape of the Nebula, 6? That's incredible. But how does such power get lost? Robots, mistress. This was clearly operated by robots. The process of controlling the rivers automated until the process was forgotten. Then the robots were removed, the process was lost. Huh. How far down do you think it goes, 6? I could not say, mistress. All the way to the core, perhaps? What core there is? Evidently it is very hard to measure. Can you shine a light down there? After a fashion, mistress. Crystals. It's lined with iolite crystals. Like the one Rainbow left on Meyersea. The same as the crystals on board of the crashed ship Rainbow the Gap. Indeed, mistress. He must be both stocking up on crystals. Okay. Observatory. Ancient library, ancient laboratory. Okay. You said the gravity effect was localized and around that bit where the crystals are? Yes, mistress. Although before you conclude that the crystals bend gravitational force lines, mistress, I would remind you that correlation and causation are themselves only correlated. So you think the crystals do bend gravity? They appear to do so, yes. Well, here goes nothing. Let's see where this goes. Do not move, mistress. If you attempt to annihilate yourself by entering a vertical drop, I will hopper you immediately. And if you are falling, I might only get half of you. I know what I'm doing. It is abundantly clear that you do not. Step away. Step back. Alright, alright. Let's see if I can get around the situation. Well then, mistress, your obedience is appreciated. Did you say obedience? I am not obedient. Very good, mistress. So long as you do what I say, I do not mind the verb you use. Maybe I can help explain these crystals. The crystal is not mechanical, mistress. And I would advise caution. I just want a closer look. There was more thing to talk. We went to all the trouble to get this thing open. No, mistress. I will stay right beside you and I will not change my mind on this matter. Please. Let us return to the upper ring level. Away from temptation. Caution? Why? It seems to me that a crystal capable of strong gravity manipulating force is potentially a seismic discovered with complex ramifications. It may not be something you wish to give to Oroi. You mean gravity crystals are something I shouldn't give to Elboreth? You're worried about what? That I use them to drive ships through the dead space? And approach Iox without coming via the river gates? I have no concerns, mistress. I am a robot after all. But I should think Professor Miari right. I thought you said iolite was worthless. Now you think it bends gravity? I do not think the crystal bends gravity. I believe it stores some kind of force which does. It must have been collected and applied here. They didn't want the water, they wanted the The line thingamajig. This was a place to like recharge the crystals. If this quarters really had an upriver under that hatch. 6. That raises so many questions. Where has the river gone? Was it artificial? Can you make a river? Divert one? Did the ancients make the nebula using controlled uprivers? Could we change it for ourselves? I am unsure, mistress. The ancient connected to... Is it possible that the ancients built a network of fertile moons and rivers we still occupy today? Huh. Oh, painted symbols. That's another question mark. This one has several words. I like the fact that the question marks actually look like a question mark. Waters. No. Towards. Okay. Meet heel must run. That's like us together meet. Us together meet. Place question where waters meet. Towards where waters meet. Towards where waters meet. That we do for now. It is telling us where the upriver went. If only I understood the rest of it properly. Can you take a bearing? I can, mistress. I should note the bearing is not the same as that from the antenna mast. If there was an upper-heaver here, does that mean there is water after all? Perhaps there is a wellspring directly below the opening, mistress. The water was directing to the river rather than saturating this moon. Mistress, I do not believe the iolite in the crater is natural. I believe the crystal has been set in place. There is no natural iolite in this moon? No, mistress. It has been brought here at some complexity to be charged with forces from the upriver. Ships came here to collect crystals from the hatch, maybe. To use them to flick themselves forwards. Perhaps the crystals don't create the upriver. They absorb it. Perhaps the upriver recharges the crystals. It is very hard to say anything for certain, mistress. I agree. Have I explored everything I have on this place? The ship near Alboret must have been carrying crystals from here, which proves it was some kind of dock. And the eye of the snake. The dock was large and the mine below was small. One big ship could have cleared it out. We can infer they were distributing crystals to multiple ships. Yeah, if the this is a recharge station. This is a gas station. Wait. Did ships carry crystals to affect their local gravity? 6. Did they use them to sail? Evidently, it's entirely possible, mistress. I've really got to show this stuff to Oroy. Let's go then. There's nothing more here. Back to the ship, mistress. I can simply hawk per us if you prefer. Do it. I don't see what else we can learn here. Be ready, mistress. And so we left the surface of the docking crater moon. With newfound knowledge of the location of the observatory Rainbow was looking for. Yes. Okay. Solved inscriptions. No, solvable inscriptions. Do we have any? Painted on the lintel. You are welcome here. Found a blue script on sailcloth. Sail by star's light. Armless statue. I stand in front of you, serpent. I stand in front of you, the serpent. Gravestone. Path is open for you. Okay. Dented figurine of a narrow god. Temples will open again. Carved into the water wall. Garden of Dead. Dagger. All people as one. Yeah, looks like a cry for battle. Follow star's light. Follow the star's light. Swirling scratches, take me home. May winds move you. Brass. Did I split the brass lantern? I did. What about the compass? Nebula, tell me of its path. Okay. Scribe on the door. Never be traitor in your heart. Slave. Statue. If this is friends, not friend, that doesn't imply traitor, but there's this symbol as well. I mean, not traitor, slave, like anti-friend is good for traitors. It's impressive that I still haven't gotten pilgrims to actually lock. Friends, ideas, truth, kings. Yeah, I think it's friends. An anti-friend is traitor. Could be slave as well, but okay, this is one I didn't split. Never towards that. Yeah, I need more words still. And then there is the freeze. No new word. Okay. I wonder if I can join some of these fragmented phrases. Return to ship, spring up to water. Stop trying to get to Iox. It's not gonna happen. A strange find, that crater. Some kind of landing bay for ships. Built above a crystal focus to make takeoff easier. But why land there at all? There is nothing on this moon apart from the bay itself, except the crystals. The iolite shard. Definitely the same crystals inside the hatch in the metal crater. Must have been useful somehow for making the upheaver. From the roof of the old dock. I still don't really understand what this thing is. Some kind of robot contraption for robots. Mistress. Time to move on. I will prepare the shocks, mistress. Okay. My friend mechanicist Zora lives in the Citadel now, but if anyone can think of a way to get the Observatory 6 located, to be here. And she might also be able to tell me something about the telescope-like device from the roof of the building crater too. Yeah, and we have a pretty good way to get to here too as well. Maybe we can get the ancient library better. So I'm on the old dock. There's an unexplored ruin there and an unexplored ruin there. Let's plot a course to this place. Back 5. And 6 billion is another hope from the engraved. What's more, we found artifacts from here, but so we didn't land it. The best for him. Okay, let's go. The Withering Ways, sailing to an unknown moon. Of mineral flow. Maybe they used so much energy of the rivers. And that's why everything is slow. Take the next left, okay. Well, through here, yes. Okay, I almost missed that. It's a hard place to be. There's the place I was looking for. The structure is barely intact, mistress. There is nothing there. Oh. Why sometimes this show up and sometimes it does not? Let's go to my RC. I wanna see someone. For nothing except of course. Let us go. Maybe through some unknown rivers. So, the Age of Sail people could manipulate rivers somewhat and use their energy. Maybe that place was unimportant enough that if they lost the river, it wouldn't matter. It's left then left again. To unexplored territory. There are many waters to the left of which you also reach your destination. Which you think will also reach your destination. Oh yeah. And there's a ruin. A ruin. Our classic dates from the ancient times, mistress. Oh, wait, mistress. I found a piece of blackened scroll covered in tiny characters. Just floating out there? On it, it's some writing. There's a lot of writing. This is the start of a fragment of text. Field, there's a me here. There's a buy. It's probably an end. Oh, I thought I would have to fit more stuff. I think my translation of field is not field. It's not field. Is it fire? No pot. Read, love, listen. No. Okay, no, here. Sit, rest. You sit by fire. No path, no countersation, which is low down. So lay. Yeah, sit by fire and read. Read me, laugh, listen to me, or laugh with me. Could be listen, there's a lot of words for telling stuff. But then there's this symbol, just increase your knowledge by hearing. Yeah, okay, listen. Sit by fire and listen to me. I think that's right. Archaeology comes from the same site as the scratched telescope and charts we found earlier. We've got a lot of leads on the site of the ancient library. Mina key 4 now, okay. So take this thing for to tap on Elborath. Here's collect. Similar to his collection, okay. We need to turn left, Mr. S, okay. The left has been turned. Mr. S, when I see an artifact. I can position its origin points using mineral radiation markers. But I am at a loss to understand how you do it. Yeah, good question. Reply, please. Must be annoying for you. Oh, come on. It is weird. How does it work? Somewhat, yes. You weigh above everything, so you will enlighten me. It's lots of little things. The composition of the material. Different minerals prevail in different parts of the nebula. But also workmanship, crafting techniques, brush strokes. That doesn't explain how you can pinpoint a moon. These things are like fingerprints if you know what you're looking at. I can understand how that identifies like a culture and stuff. But materials move around surely. Set us down 6. I hope our Miris are happy. I promised I'd come back, and I did.
We made our way back through the fields to the well. I kept expecting Amir to jump out at me, waving his stick about and yelling. But there was no sign of him at all.
And we should be on one of these roofs, throwing stones at the pigs. I am sure Myers will have fattened him up, mistress. He may not be so good at climbing now. Ioxian, what brings you back to us? I promised to check on the... Yeah, call me Aliya, please. Good lady. I'm very glad you have returned. What happened to Amir? Where is he? Perhaps it would be better if I showed you. Oh no, I don't like the sound of this. Follow me, Ioxian. Didn't I just tell you to call me Aliya? Things began well enough. Amir settled in quickly. He seemed happy. You working in the fields, stacking and threshing the rice. It is good work for children, they are creative. So, what went wrong? It is difficult to explain. See for yourself. What is he doing? He's talking to the pig. To the pig? He has made friends with the pig. He talks to it. And Amir believes Ioxian Aliya. He believes the pig can tell him the future. The future? I know. Yes. I can try to help him. I don't know anything about children. What do you suppose I can do? Talk to him. Make him come back. Does he have any friends? Yes. He has the pig. I saw that coming. I'm here. He may not hear you. He does not hear us. What's going on? Good luck, Ioxian. Lady, you did come back. I said I did, and I may...
Amir was sitting in the pig yard with the pigs, looking dirtier than ever.
It's good to see you. Actually, he looks cleaner. I knew you'd come. How do you like it here, man? It's nice enough. But the people here... They think I've gone crazy. You might have scared being alone for so long. They say you talk to the pigs. Have they been kind to you, the people? I must be nice. Have they been kind to you? Kind? I suppose so. They haven't been unkind. But you prefer the pigs. The pigs are great. They don't mind if you whack them with a stick. They say the pigs tell you the future. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's the future or not. The pigs do tell me things. But they're probably not right. They are only pigs. So, the villagers, do they want me to leave? They're worried about you. Maybe I should do more work in the fields. I did that for a while, but they didn't need me. They're always worrying about the fields, but they grow too much rice already. There aren't any other children here, do you notice? Kinda, yeah. I've never seen any. I hadn't noticed that before, but it's true. There aren't any. I've looked. I will ask the villagers about this if you like, Amir. If you like, I don't mind. But that's why I play with the pigs. Do you want me to take you back to Oboref? No. Definitely not. Okay. You're certain you won't come? Certain. Okay, he really doesn't want to go back to Oboref. It is a nice pig. It's a clever pig. Alright, let's ask about the lack of children. Good fate to you, Amir. Wait. They have a message for you. For me? I told you. They knew we were coming. Here, I'll draw it. Oh boy.
The boy scratched some marks into the dirt with the point of his stick.
Oh boy. But these are ancient symbols. Roughly drawn, but... You saw them on that moon where you were stranded? I don't remember any moon. I only remember you bringing me here, lady. Oh, that's weird. These come from the pigs. There's a few words in this one. This is getting weird. Why is there this gigantic word that doesn't fit here? This probably doesn't fit here either. Forget that then. Does left go make sense? What does it mean? I do not know. But the pigs, they say Ifarali. Ifarali. That's it. The pigs whisper it to each other at night. They are shy. This kid's so weird. They say one other thing, lady. Here.
He mussed out the last line and scratched out more.
I know one of these words. I can guess the others. Yeah. Yeah. Like. Yeah. Place of highlight heavens. But why does this? Why would vault have like this word? Heavens vault awaits. What does it mean? Is this the vault Remba's ghost was talking about? Did Remba reincarnate as a peg? Does Heaven's Vault means anything to you? Nothing, lady. That's weird. Yeah, inscriptions. I think I can split this one now. I have the word for vault. And it's wrong. Wait, if I take out this word and put this one, no. It's not left. Yeah, I need more words. Can you show me any more messages? That one is for you. This one is for her. For who? Your friend. This one is a phrase, run together. We have the robots, we have the return. I don't think it's people because of the symbol here. I'm gonna put it anyway. Oh, it's split. I can add my translation for robots to my dictionary now. Yeah! This word reminds me of my word for silent. Yeah, because... No, there's not many. Yeah, no sounds, silent, no people. And there's a few words I found before that might help. Fear that, yeah, that's period. No people. No hole. No people wanted. Robots return. Fear. Period. No people wanted robots to return. Thank you for coming, lady. I was starting to think. Wait. Where are you going? I have to catch it before it eats the harvest. Good fate to you. That was the weirdest thing that happened so far. And in this game, this is saying something. Huh. Did I end up with a word for this? I don't think so. Time? Why are you giving me time? Doesn't fit anywhere. Okay, so telescope. Compass. Sailcloth. Wooden sword. Are you getting any new words that can shed light onto this one? Not really. In the freeze. Love her teeth. No. No, nothing. That's that then. Mistress, shall I activate the hopper? I want to talk to that villager first. If the islet aboard Rimba's bearded ship was carried in the islet in Mount Rimba's found, then they must have been carrying there long before we thought. Okay, he lives there. And she's moving on her own. How did you find him to be? Does it matter if he lives with the pigs? He smells. But no, it does not matter. You said there are no other children here. That is true. Where are they all? The children we have had are all here around you. All fully grown or growing old. It is different on Iox. I've never seen any children on Iox. I never stopped to think about it. Our ancestors made boats and sailed the stars. It was priests from Iox who took those boats away and burned them. Now we have had all the children this moon has to offer us. And we have nothing left to do but grow more rice than we can eat. You can't survive without children. There must be something wrong here. Something in the water or in the air. We were happy for a long time here. It is simple. It is the fall. The loop you Ioxians worships keep us all in our places, does it not? Do you believe in the loop? I don't believe in the loop. You can't just give up. I don't believe in the loop. It does not matter what we believe. He's got a point. The loop is the loop. All that was good will be good again. So nothing needs to be fixed. If we drown, the Iox would tell us to enjoy the drink. The boy doesn't want to leave. So I won't take him. But you need to help him. We do not want him to go. It is good to have a child in the village. Even one who prefers the pigs to us. By action, we will try. You have collecting nothing of note here, mistress. Are you sure about that? Should you leave now, mistress? Do it. That was weird. And what's with the... Yeah, I haven't seen children on Iox, but like I was just briefly there, and not in a place with a lot of children. I was thinking about the docking crater Moon 6. The whole site was designed to be run by robots. I wonder if there was a period before the Holy Ioxian Empire when robots were commonplace, when they ran things even. Sounds pitiless. People at the mercy of the whims of an ethical core. Statistically, it is very sensible. A large number of robots could comfortably control and maintain an organized society, leaving humans free of that burden. Although I admit there would likely be problems in individual cases. And someone didn't like it and buried all the robots. Let's start sailing. Are you ready, the sheets, mistress? I should stop, but I want to visit a ruin before. Any ruin around here. There are a couple. This one is easy to get. I cannot plot a course. I'm probably gonna go to Elborad next. Anyway. I can plot a course there. But I plot the course. I plot the course again. So ruin there but didn't land. Is that a ruin that I already visited? Or is that a moon that is no longer relevant? He seemed happy down there, didn't he? Not totally happy, but happy enough. Most people have observed are only momentarily happy. Most people have observed. He certainly appeared to be having his moments. Again? Where is this ruin? The Robot Empire 6. If we assume for a moment that there was one, it didn't survive. At some point it collapsed and the robots disappeared. The Steel Empire ended and the Ioxian Empire began. As for the robots, the robots were wiped and buried on Iox. I found the freaking ruin, but I keep getting distracted by the conversations. The conversations that make sense. Again? So what happened to the robots after the collapse of the Steel Empire? The robots were wiped and buried on Iox. A few robots must have been kept around by the emperors. In places like the ones we've seen here, couldn't do harm. Yeah, I think this is an explored ruin, or one that is no longer relevant. A Steel Empire site now. Huh. The size of ancient got sculpted here. Oh, yeah, that's an interesting place to be. Ancient library and ruin library need more data. Yeah, we're totally going to go to Elboreth. Maybe hit this ruin. And yeah, Elboreth first. Then the rivers don't help. Oh, they do. Okay. Arboret first, then ruin, then Steel Empire site. Let's go to Arboret. Since the game on.
Mayari tried to stop me from sailing. She said it was dangerous. But I don't think she meant dangerous. I think she meant wrong. She's afraid of the rivers. Afraid of what all that space can do to you on the inside.
That word, the big stone Amir. I'm going to try it on the Arboret gate. Ooh. But if it works, I don't know what I will do. Sure, you'd like to do something interesting? Big 6. How will Miyari take me seriously if I start taking hints from pigs? Yeah, I think I've been to this ruin already. Yeah, like, look at this thing. Doesn't it look like a piece of something bigger that was split off? What is the Nebula? Okay, 6, take me to Arboret. Oh, there's so much stuff I need to do here now. Six. About the pigs. They can't really tell the future, can they? I am shocked that you would ask me that, mistress. I am shocked too. I'm shocked that the whole scene happened, to be honest. My goodness. That was weird. Very weird. And the heavens vault? Wait, I'm trying to figure out how that symbol means vault. Because it's spot high. It's a... It's not a place. It's a way. I am confused. I mean, when I think of a vault, I think of like a safe. A place where you put stuff that's valuable and it protects them. Well, the path of double ascension, of double aboveness. Anyway, I'll be back with Heaven's Vault next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Gemtilas 3. Next Saturday, 3 p.m. Gemtilas 3, I'll be playing more Shanty, Half Genie Hero. And Sunday at 8 p.m. I'll be playing more Minecraft. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I am the Plane Shifter, and I am phasing out. Bye.